What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and today we're going to talk about 3 firearms that I would choose if I could only have 3. And honestly, when it comes down to it, I'm a pretty simple person when it comes to firearms. Are they reliable? Do they fit my lifestyle? And on top of that, are they something that I actually like? There's firearms that I shot really well that I didn't like. There's also firearms that I didn't shoot well that honestly I liked and was willing to work into getting good at shooting them, right? Now, you're probably going to be able to guess 2 of them, but maybe not the third. And the way I chose this is what would fit my lifestyle going forward, right? When I carry how I live. I don't live how I carry, right? So I can choose what kind of clothes I want, and then I can pick what I carry from there on. I can choose what activity I'm doing, and then I'll pick a carry choice based off that, right? If I'm going and going scootering around the neighborhood with the kids on a bike ride, I want something light, I want something compact, but something I can still protect myself with. But also, if I'm at home and just have a firearm around the house for home defense, I want something that I can shoot really well, really fast, and really accurate, right? So my 3 choices would be my FN 503. And I know a lot of people don't like this firearm. It's actually not very popular at all. A lot of people said that FN was so late on this, getting into the single stack market. But I love this 6+1 setup, 9+1 or 9mm, and you can also get the 8-round mag, which I have a bunch of those. It just ran for me, and if I'm looking for something that I'm going to have for the rest of my life, that I'm going to need when it comes down to it, this is it, right? This is my work carry. I don't really carry outside of work as much, but I know I can trust my life with it. It's a good firearm. It's been through a lot. It's beat up. The amount of moisture that has been put on this firearm, especially in summers while working, is unbelievable. That the finish holds up, no rust, no issues with it, no malfunctions. So that is why I choose this. A light day, pocket carry, deep concealment, and so on. Next, obviously, is going to be a Glock 26, right? This is a firearm that is a perfect size for everything. You can pocket carry, maybe not everything. You can't pocket carry it the most comfortable, but you can with that flush 10-round magazine, right? And that's 10 rounds at 9mm. That is plenty in my opinion. On top of that, like we all know, you can throw extended mags in, make this a range toy. But I think this is the perfect size firearm for everyday carry because of the shootability, the reliability, the accuracy, the background of the Glock 26 being out for 20 plus years. Just a good, reliable firearm, but my favorite to carry. It just is comfortable. It disappears while you're carrying it. You don't even notice it. It doesn't print. It's a really short firearm this way. Still has pretty decent barrel length of 3.5 inches. Just a good overall firearm, and it just handles recoil so well. I really like the Glock 26, obviously. Last but not least, I'm taking a Glock 19. And you're going to say, oh, Glock fanboy, you chose 2 Glocks out of the 3 firearms you'd have for the rest of your life. Well, like I said, I'm simple. If it runs, if it's something that is affordable, that runs, and I can trust when I need it, then yes, that's what I'm looking for. Glock 19, the reason I like this firearm, obviously you have a rail. Can mount whatever light you want on it, which the Glock 26 does not. That is a big downfall for people. They don't like that Glock skipped out on the rail, which I get 100%. Glock missed by putting out the Gen 5 Glock 26s without a rail. They also missed putting out Glock 26 Gen 5s MOS, right? Those are 2 major features that would have not been hard at all for Glock to fix, and they didn't do it. People call me Glock fanboys, but I still get on Glock about that. I also get on Glock about not making the 43X 15 rounds or making new magazines for it or so on. I get on them about stuff like that because I want to see some changes. But the OG Gen 3 Glock 19 is the way to go. This literally can, if you can conceal this, a lot of people carry it. But for a home defense firearm, just something that's pleasant to shoot at the range, something that you know is going to go off even when dirty. It's just a good overall firearm, and I do have the TLR 7A on there. An awesome light, just a good setup right here. Very easy, very simple, and you're not breaking the bank. It's something you know is going to run and is reliable. And what's nice about having these 2, if I can only have 3 firearms for the rest of my life, is everything is interchangeable except for the guide rod and the barrel, obviously. I'm talking internals. Everything else is interchangeable. It's very easy to do. If you have spares like I do, literally you're good to go with these firearms. FN 503, just a good small option. I know people are against single stacks. I think I did a poll, and I think only 10% of people still carry a single stack. But I get why they do that. But at the same time, the single stacks were a great era of firearms. People felt comfortable carrying 6+1, 7+1, 8+1. because they knew their firearm was reliable, and they knew as long as they took it to the range and shot with it, they would be good with it. So I have nothing against single stacks. They're great for deep concealment, pocket carry, an active lifestyle, a light carry option. There's a good choice. So that's why I threw this in there instead of something like a Micro 9. Now, the reason why I didn't throw the Shield Plus in there or the Hellcat is because I think the Glock 26 takes that spot. When I always tell people, they say Glock 26 or Hellcat or Glock 26 or Shield Plus. I just say flip a coin. But for me, this is what works. This is what I trust my life with. This is what I've been carrying for the longest as my main carry. I've gone between this and the 27, but I just like the overall feel of the Glock 26 in my hand, especially the Gen 3. People always ask me what generation I like better. Honestly, I like Gen 3s better. The recoil is more on the Gen 3s than the Gen 5s. I don't know why that is, but at the same time, the finger grooves work for me. If the finger grooves don't work for you, then you might want to try that Gen 5, but both are great firearms. Unbelievable reliability. Just good. You can trust your life with them. So you could say that this is a crappy setup or crappy 3 choices. I don't have a staccato. I didn't get the X macro that has this many rounds. It's this thin. I didn't choose those for a reason. And obviously, I think staccatos are good. They hold their place, but I would never carry a staccato. And if you do, more power to you. That's your choice. I'd rather carry something that's just going to run through the grit, the dirt, and when it has malfunctions, they are the easiest thing to clear. Malfunctions in Glocks are just simple, and that's the way the firearm was designed. So that's why I went with that. So if I could only have 3 firearms, that's it. Put yours in the comment. Thanks for watching.